Hey guys, uh, just something on my head right here. Kind of a day I've been having. I wanted to share it, and because I started thinking about other people out there maybe having the same kind of day, and just want to kind of connect with others. And I I've been asked before if I have, if I have bad days. Do I have bad days? I don't have bad days. I have character building days. I have self improvement days, and today today's one of them self-improvement days. Yeah, be honest, we all have them. But it's how we handle them that tells us who our character is, what our values are. So let me just tell you my story. That today I was supposed to take my vehicle in to have a front end alignment done and rotate the tires. And I had popped in last week and got an estimate. It was going to be about $100. And it's crazy. I came in, and right off the bat, I was there at 6 o'clock in the morning, right as the sun was coming up, and got out of my car. And the first thing that I did, shut the door and realized that I'd left my keys in the car. And here I was, probably 20 miles from home. So, through the graciousness of some other people in my life, it took about 45 minutes, but I got my car spare brought to me, and I got in the car. So, patience is a virtue. I was patient. Somebody got them to me, and I'm grateful for that. So, with the keys being available, they got the car in. And I wasn't sitting there too long, and they said, "Mr. Fox, I need you to come up here for a second." I said, "Okay." I said, "What do you got?" And she said, "Well," and I kind of laughed. I said, just hit me with it. It's all right." And she said, "Well, both the tires are worn more than we thought. In fact," she said, "one of the belts is showing, the wires showing through one of the tires. She said, it's really not safe." And she said, "The other one's not that far behind it." And I said, "Okay." So I said, "Okay, what's another $200? She said, "Well, by the time you get done, it's going to be just over $300 and some dollars. We put the new tires on, do the alignment." I said, "Okay." Went back, I sat down. I thought, okay, this is at the end of my budget, but this is the vehicle that takes me to schools when I do my presentations for my books. This is what takes my kids to school, even though we don't live very far. And this is what I get around generally in my day. So I said, if the tires are bad, we can't risk having a problem. I go back, I sit down. I'm not sitting down 6 minutes, 5 or 6 at the most. They come back out and they say, "Mr. Fox, we need to speak with you again." And I said, "Hit me with it. What do you got?" She said, "Well, we've got a bigger problem." I said, "Okay." She said, "The lady at the desk said we can't align your vehicle." And I said, "Well, what's the problem?" And she said, "All of your ball joints are bad, and they're about shot, literally. And you have one of your wheel hubs on the front of your car that allows your wheels to spin. One of them is about to go bad because it's making sounds that it's not supposed to, meaning it's not lubricated anymore." And I said, "Okay." I said, "What are we looking at?" And to show you the honest truth, I want to show you what they showed me. $782 to fix that problem. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, wow. I mean, if I had it right now, hon, I would say go for it. Let's fix it. I got bills. Property taxes are coming up. Right at this moment, it's not there. My fridge is empty. I don't get paid for another week. I said, I'm sorry, but I said, what are my options? And she said, well, the tires are really unsafe. And I know what she was describing to me, and if that's the point, I don't want to be driving my kids or anyone else around if the tires are bad. I said, okay. I said, let's just, for right now, let's get 2 tires on it so that we're safe to drive. The back 2 are still in excellent shape. And she said, okay. So let me tell you, $800 almost to fix it, plus almost $200 for the tires. And that was going with the bottom line tires, because this was out of my budget. I hadn't thought of this. I went ahead and I got the tires. Got to be safe. No matter what you're doing, always put your safety first and the safety of your family. But when I got to looking, I was seeing, by the time you add it all up, that's almost $1,000. And I walked in for a $100 alignment. Things are going to happen that you're not ready for. Things are going to, they're really going to happen that blow your mind. I'm going to be honest, they'll blow your mind. But you can either go left or you can go right. You can go positive, you can go negative. You can go forwards or you can go backwards. I don't have the money right now for ball joints and a wheel hub. I don't even have food in my refrigerator right now. But I could either go forwards or I could go backwards. I made my car safe right now by putting the tires back on it. Do they match? No, they don't match the back ones. But only the people who are picky are looking at that. Me, I'm doing right now with what I have. What you have right now is always enough if you take it to the max and make it work. And, is it easy? No, it's not easy. There's times in the past when I was my old self and I had the old mindset. I'd break down, and a situation like this, I'd break down and I'd cry. I mean, it was insane how little I could handle back in my old mindset. Does it make it any easier now? No. But I will make it towards my goals. I mean, if we gave up when something was rough, if we gave up when it didn't go our way, what would you not have in your life? Me, I'm getting ready to go to Chicago and speak to a branch of the largest children's organization in North America, the Society for Children's Book Writers and Illustrators. They're paying for me to come up there and speak. I wouldn't get that if I just gave up when it got hard. I went through the rejections of finding a literary agent. I went through years of writing at night when no one knew my name. I'm not going to let this car issue wear me down. I'm not going to let the fridge being empty wear me down. See, because I got to go to an event called TEDx in Ohio this past week. And there's phenomenal people that just had the same message about not giving up when it seems like it's over. Potential sparks possibilities. And, you got to keep going. I mean, I know that it's said all the time, all over, that you can do it, but you really can. And I'm going to get out of here because I have to go get ready to go to my evening job. But I'm just showing you proof that even when it's hard, as human beings, we've got the potential to really keep going and do some amazing things. So hang in there, leave comments. Love you. See ya.